Early morning, and across the road from the Kachagari refugee camp, hundreds of families wait for their paperwork to be processed. They have dismantled the possessions they've built up over a quarter of a century and piled them into trucks. Nawaz Khan is a taxi driver and takes families across the Pakistan-Afghan border.
Thousands of people are coming here who need trucks because they are moving home. They have timber, cows, chickens, goats and other luggage. Some of them are happy to go. Some are sad as they have jobs here and are being forced to leave them. Others are happy to go because they don't have a job here and they have a house or a farm back in their village.
The returnees are given money, partly as an incentive to leave, partly to help them restart their lives all over again. But there's confusion about how much they're due to get.
How come I hear on the radio that the UNHCR is giving $100 for those returning? So why are we getting $93? Why are they cutting $7? Under which law? For what reason?
It's all to do with the destination. Kabul is $101. Are you going to Jalalabad? That's nearer and less distance. So that's why they give you $93. If you go to Mazar-e-Sharif, they give you $106. If you're coming from Karachi, they give you $10 extra.
Here in Pakistan, we are one refugee, whether we are from Karachi, Pindi, Peshawar or Kohat. Everything should be equal.
So can he take us to see his family and where he's preparing to go? Muhammad Usman has decided that now is the time to make the journey back to his village near Jalalabad.
He has been here for 27 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but
over a quarter of a century.
Yeah, he knows from today's life will be different. You know, Rageh, it's really amazing to say that being a refugee needs lots of courage. He's a bit in a hurry because the check-in has been started.
Okay.
So.
And the check-in is this point whereby, that's it, you're finally registered to leave and the card is cut.
The photos are taken, so this is the final point.
I have 6 girls and 2 boys and me. I am 45 years old. Here in Pakistan, I had the strength and energy to educate and support my family. But now, I don't have the strength.
One of the last things Muhammad and his family have to do is to have the iris of their eyes mapped electronically. It's aimed at preventing the refugees from returning and claiming the resettlement money twice.
Now I am going back. Even without food or a roof over our head, we'll still go. At least it's our own country. We'll live there, help rebuild it, and work.
This is what it's come to. After 27 years, all Muhammad and his family will leave behind of themselves in Pakistan is a set of electronic images of their eyes and thumbprints. A short journey across the Khyber Pass takes them to the border. And $100 is all they get after spending the most productive and best years of their life in exile. Well, we're passing through the famous Khyber Pass on the way to the border with Afghanistan, and the family has gone on ahead. But because this is a very sensitive area and foreigners are not allowed to be here, we're having to be led in by an armed escort. We can only go as far as this fort overlooking the border with Afghanistan. Below is the Torkham crossing that Muhammad and the other returning refugees passed through. I last crossed the border here a few weeks after 9/11, when Kabul was under attack. It was just a flimsy gate back then. Farishta will one day make this crossing herself. It never ceases to amaze me just how rugged and beautiful but harsh the landscape is.
Yeah, it's amazing. Look, there is border.
I know.
Now there is no gate.
Right.
It's all open, so you can go and come. That mountain.
I know. The one with the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, behind that, that's my country. My generation especially will never forgive those who just destroyed my country, because from when I know my name, from the
minute you knew
who am I just know about rocket, about bomb, about everything. I know about war.
How do you think things are different for families going across now?
It's like being again a refugee. Most of the people say we will go when there is electricity, gas, and other facilities. But no, I won't wait for that day. I'm waiting for a day when I will be able to go across my country by myself.
Security is the main thing.
Security is the main thing. And I want to be secure, safe, feel secure, be safe in my country.
The refugees have become pawns in the policies of governments on both sides of this border. They face an uncertain future in Afghanistan, and their departure hasn't stopped the violence here in Pakistan.
Supporters are mourning the death of a prominent pro-Taliban cleric. Maulana Hassan Jan, a senior leader of Jamiat Ulema-e Islam, was shot dead on his way to the mosque.
In a part of the world where it's all too easy for the men of violence to capture the headlines, a program like the Polipure ensures that the voices of ordinary people are still heard. The struggle of John and his team to ensure the survival of the program without funds shows their commitment. And finally, he has some good news.
Now, just so you know, the good news I have is that I got a letter from the British High Commission in Islamabad, and they said, under the Global Conflict Prevention Pool, which is in the Foreign Office in London, which is a fund that they have, our project has been approved.
With Pakistan in the midst of political crisis in which this border area plays a critical role, the refugees and residents are only set to face greater uncertainty. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Witness.